Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Blue Falcon TCG with the post YCS Sacramento I get bubble. Did not make day two, but this list performed phenomenally. Only a couple tweaks and sneaking in some regionals, losing just in the finals. Fantastic performance. Just little things you need to work on as a player, and then I think I would have been pretty solid. Deck performed immaculately. Let's go ahead and hop in the list and talk about why I ran certain things. And we are focused more on a hybrid hand trap and blowout card kind of combination to give myself like the most, oomph in terms of variety in the deck, because I just drawing all the dark holes and stuff wasn't amazing. So we were playing the one Dora. Thought this card came up a lot. I didn't think it was going to, and this is my 41st card, and I was like, fourth normal summon does feel good, and it was great. It's a one card transcendence, and that's just fantastic. One Genroku, did not want to play two. Really glad I didn't. Even though I drew it more than anything, it's not the worst card to draw. One card full combo, it's nice, but you don't want to see it, so I didn't want to play more than one. Double Fadra, triple Pydra, and 3 Chandra. Reason why we're on the double Fadra, honestly, the grind game into the mirror. I thought that was going to be the most important. And I played 4 Tenpai. So, I'm glad that the double Fadra came up, and it came up every time. It came up every time, honestly. Like, every game went to game 3, and it was just a grind fest. So, it wasn't just Transcendence Pass. It was actually like we had to play and think. It's crazy. Who would have thunk? Hand traps, 3 Ash, 3 Mulch, 3 Shifter, 1 Magnuma. This card was good, performed very well. The other B seals I don't think would have ever came up, but the 1 Magna, and then to wrap up the hand traps, we are playing 3 Infinite Impermanence, giving us a total of 13 hand traps, allowing us to kind of like play on our opponent's turn to, make those board breakers work a lot easier. Make that Regeki have to carry a little less weight. We are on the 1 Duster, a card that I got a little bit of flack from the homies playing the 1 Change of Heart. Now this right here, I stole 3 Appaloosas. Too good. Opening up Change of Heart plus Appo was so, oh my gosh, my goodness. Go open Regeki, they negate. You go Change of Heart, I'll take that Appo. And now their Desiree is, doesn't work anymore. It's whatever. So I'm like, yeah, card's nuts. Take an Appo, Regeki, cool. Now your whole board's protected. You don't even need the field spell. Well, you do, but card's good. Bonkers and awesome. Play 2 tactics. These could be droplets. There was only a few instances where I wish it was a droplet. However, I still won the game. It just made me work harder. Tactics was nice playing into Yubel and Runic White Forest Toy Box. This is really the only time Tactics felt it overperformed. But aside from that, 2 Tactics, really good. Enjoyed it. You ash me, I just rip it. Or I prosperityed into it. I got drolled. Already had Kaiman in hand. They go droll. I chain Kaiman, grab the Chandra, the Chikachandra, and then I tactics, look at their hand, saw their 1 imperm, so I was like, oh, I guess you ain't playing. I already blow the board up, so we got a nice little OTK with Trident off of that, so kudos to us. 2 Lightning Storm. Could play more, but we're not allowed to. Triple Regeki. Card is probably, you never feel bad opening a Regeki. It's nice. Opening up 2, who cares? Regeki, best card. MVP. Triple Prosperity, and then for the rest of the engine, 3 Kaiman and 3 Summoning. Really did not miss Terraforming at all. A time it came up in a really weird grind game where both of us were Unga Bunga past turn. However, it didn't matter. I won topping up Hydra when your opponent keeps drawing I don't even know. Like, I didn't see their hand, but just unplayable. So no one's gonna complain when we're both bricked up and we get the dragon first. Going into the extra deck, the least valued card I think is honestly SP Little Knight. Did nothing. It can out of Transcendence. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, only in the main phase on your turn. However, didn't come up enough for me to even want to play it. This was always a prosperity target. Got debarriered one time, and I did it in draw phase. You saw I Regeki'd and went into the Doolittle combo and won. So that's why I play the Doolittle. It's good. It honestly ends up being more of a prosperity target. So we're just going to go over our prosperity targets first. We always have 4. And Princess. Princess never felt great. Got to play it one time. The Heat of the Princess. And it just let me go Princess, grab my Chandra. So that's all it was. It wasn't anything amazing, and it was later into the game anyways. Princess is going to be cut for sure. Double Spheres. I think this card needs to be at 2, especially as we go forward, depending on what the ban list is. But 2 spheres I thought was actually perfect. 3 would be way too much, but 2's that sweet spot. You know, grind game, playing into Runic Stun. Runic White Forest is a deck. That deck is annoying, and the fact that they can just play around skill drain because its effect for cost ascend is annoying. And skill drain plus Runic is basically Runic Stun, and then they can synchro and OTK you. Essentially, effectively can turn skip us, and that's not too fun. But anyways, yeah, 2 sweet spot. Moving into our synchros, you know, the main win con of this deck, we are playing the one Queebolt. Card is so good. You can Undershifter, boom, 5k off popping the field spell. Awesome, love it. Odd Eyes, Meteor Burst, talking about another prosperity target, came up not once at all. But Sand Destroyer, into the one Yubel matchup I did have, Sand Destroyer won me a game. It's fantastic. We love Sand Destroyer. Card never gets prosperity. Also, can out Transcendence, because it's not an activated effect. 2 Bident. I got cherried, and that really hurt me. But it hurt them too. So, Nido. And don't play more than 3. Too good. 1 Black Rose. Never used it once. Never really needed to. Rudy Rose resolved it 3 times. And every time I resolved Rudy Rose, I won. They just kind of like picked their deck up and said, let's go. 1 Transcendent Dragian and 1 Trident Dragian. Honestly, this needs to be 2. So the Princess is going to become a second Tenpai Transcendent Dragon. It's too good. This is just an auto win. And into the mirror match, you're going to need 2 because they're going to SP Banish. Or they're going to Spheres Bounce. Or something. They are going to out it and force you on the back foot. So having a second one will be very beneficial. So going forward, there will be a second one on the deck. Now the few changes I am going to make are probably just going to be in the ratios, the blowout cards, and hand traps, and a couple of things in the extra deck. Other than that, deck performed phenomenally. It was so much fun to play. Turned my brain off for like 5 of the 8 games, the 8 rounds, and one of those I didn't even get to play because played into the beautiful FTK that is Gimmick Puppet. But that's neither here nor there. So I hope you guys enjoy this kind of content. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, check out the rest of the channel. We got some sauce coming out that is all post-info decks. Hopefully this ban list drops, giving us some fantastic shakeup in the format. And as soon as it does, we'll have it here on the channel talking about it. Y'all have a good night, good rest of your week. Stay safe out there. We're not bad at the game, guys. We just got to shuffle better.